Hi ladies, hello, hello. So tonight is the pumpkin spice look, and it is going to feature our liquid eyeshadow in Sand Dune, which is limited edition. It's actually my favorite one. I love the warm desert one, but this one is just like chef's kiss. It's matte too, for those of you that don't like shimmer. It is matte. So the eye colors that are featured in this one are Moonstone, Cinnabar, and Burnished Bronze. The Burnished Bronze is a shimmer, as well as the Moonstone, and then the Cinnabar is this beautiful like reddish matte. So the blush I chose to go with this look is our Desert Rose. And it is, yes, Desert Rose. It's got kind of like a brownish reddish tint to it, and then I have my contour and highlight colors there as well. So I'm going to be showing you to a lipstick that I have not featured in a long time. And last week I did this look, I did our Makeup Monday look with the CC cream. This week I am doing it with our full coverage liquid foundation in the Luminous. Because my skin is dry and we're shifting into those drier months, I go from matte to Luminous. But if you love our foundation, it also comes in a matte finish. So don't forget that. All right, so I'm gonna dive in first with my foundation primer. Okay, and you can see I've done this side of my face. And we're gonna go in with foundation primer. You can tell I'm getting to like the very bottom of this one. This stuff is liquid gold. It has SPF in it. And it just creates this incredible base for my makeup to sit on. It's gonna fill in any little like imperfections, and it is silky, silky, silky smooth, okay? Then I'm gonna go in with my liquid foundation, and a little bit goes a very long way. You'll see this little teeny tiny bit is gonna cover pretty much the entire half of my face. And I'm using our liquid foundation brush, and I put this on by, I need to tag. Let me see, let me go to the comments. I need to tag someone who asked me, uh-oh, is it gonna let me do it? I hope it is. Sorry, y'all. Time out. Let me try it this way. Facebook's great when it works. All right, I don't think it's gonna let me do it, which is really annoying. Anyway, so this is our liquid foundation brush. It's very dense, and I just take this foundation and work it into my skin in little like tiny press and down. So I press in and then press down. When I have a little bit on my brush, I go over my lid to just even that out, okay? And you can see it gives me incredible coverage and a little bit of luminous. And this is buildable, so if I felt like I needed to go back somewhere, like I have a little blemish here, I could very easily just take a little bit and I can go over that and blend it out and just kind of create, I'll grab my lips too. And there you go, okay? So if you have spots where you're just kind of like, I need a little bit more, there we go. All right, let's dive into the eyes, guys. Okay, eyes, eyes, eyes. So I'm gonna start with my liquid shadow here. Again, this is a matte shadow. It has the same applicator as our other liquid eyeshadows, and I'm gonna apply it with our cream color brush all over my lid. And you will see this one, for me, it's a very like skin tone colored eyeshadow, but what I love about it is it's like a primer, okay? And I can take it all the way up to my brow, okay? And I'm just gonna let that kind of sit and set and dry up a little bit. But that little teeny tiny bit, guys, just creates an incredible, beautiful matte base for this look. Okay, and then while that sits, I'm gonna go in. Last week I featured our volumizing brow gel, and this week I am going to feature our What is that? Okay. Clear styling gel. Okay. So same style applicator. And then I'm just going to go through here. And if you love like the laminated brow look, you can go for that. Just giving your brows a little lift. If you don't like any additional color in your brows, like this is the product for you. Okay. It's absolutely clear, translucent. But once this is in, y'all, your brows, wherever you get them, wherever you put them, they're not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere, which is exactly what we want. So, let's see, I've got a little area in mind that wants to be, there we go. A little sparse there, there we go. Okay, so just super simple. We're not gonna draw, I'm not gonna do a whole lot with my brows other than that, and we're just gonna let all that just sit and dry, but you can see that matte shadow creates that beautiful, beautiful base. And we'll be good to go. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is dive into our powdered eyeshadows. And the first thing I'm gonna do is go in with my all over fluffy brush. And see what is happening here. This really does not like me tonight. Oops, oops. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can get this. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It might work. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so this is the Burnished Bronze look. Eyeshadow, sorry. So this guy right here, you can see it's really shimmery. Okay, little teeny tiny bit on my brush. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my little trick here with my, we did this I showed you guys this last week with my foundation primer bottle. You can also do it with like your satin lips, anything like that, your foundation even. Okay, and I'm gonna line, like I'm gonna follow the line of my lower lid and connect it with the outer corner of my brow. And that's how I get the angle that I want. And I am just going to place that burnished bronze shadow kind of where my brow bone is, and then bring it down to my lash line. Okay, so now I have kind of like my outer corner, and then I'm gonna go back in with a little tiny bit more, put that bottle back where I want it, and then I'm just going to blend this shadow into my crease. Okay, and on the lid. And I'm just gonna use very light swirling motions. Y'all know I love this brush for this very reason. You can see this is just, and I can kind of buff that really straight line out a little bit. There we go. Okay. And there you go. I'm just gonna keep blending. Remember, with blending, we gotta trust the process, right? And you can, what I love about these Chromafusion shadows is that you can build them. You can build them. So I can go in here and I can make this a little bit deeper. And again, this is like feather, feather, feather light pressure. And I can build this color up. So if you liked where I started with it, where it was really light, that's like one tap. If you like the deeper look, I'm going for a little bit more bronzy, a little bit deeper. Okay, and then I can take a little spot, I feel like right here. It just needs to fill in a little bit. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my middle color here, which is the Cinnabar, which is this beautiful, it's like a reddish brown color, and this is the all over shadow brush. It's very flat and dense, and I'm going to pick a little bit of that up, tap it off a little bit, okay, and I'm going to take that and just kind of pat that in on the center of my lid and kind of blend it over into that burnished bronze. So the shimmer is going to be kind of on that outside edge. All right. And then I'm going to take, I have a second eyeshadow all over shadow brush, but you can just see what I'm doing. I'm going like this. You can take that. I'm going to go in the Moonstone, which is this really pretty, like, I don't want to call it white, but it's like it's got like a white shimmer to it. And I'm just gonna lightly dust the inner corner of my eye. Okay. And just kind of blend that over into that Cinnabar. So everything just kind of melds over. So I've got this nice light bright corner, and then it just deepens up and goes that way. Now, you can see I got a little bit of shadow down here. All you got to do is take your liquid foundation brush and clean that up. It goes right away. Okay. Now, I am going to take my smudger brush. I'm going to do my eyeliner. This is the brown waterproof eyeliner. And I'm going to just very, very lightly brush along the outer, like, say, third of my waterline. And same thing on the top. Just very lightly connect the dots there on the top. And then what I'm going to do is go in with that Cinnabar and a smudger brush. Okay. So the smudger brush is that really pointy tipped brush. And we're going to go in with that, pick up a little bit of that Cinnabar, and I'm just going to almost smudge that brown liner out. Okay. And that's how you get that kind of smoky look. There you go. Then I can kind of go on the other side and fill them out. Okay. Now, I'm not going to touch my lashes. I'm going to let this just kind of sit. I'm going to sit back and look. And I know that I want to take my, I want to take a little bit of this, and I want to just do a touch right there. There we go. Okay. And then I can, remember when your eyes open and you sit back, this is what people see, right? So I can go, that little tail right there, I'd like for that to go buff away. So either your liquid foundation brush, or you can take a little bit of oil-free eye makeup remover and just kind of like go in and get that. Or you can use your finger and just kind of buff that out. Okay. So if you see something you don't really like, don't panic. Don't go wipe everything off. There's no reason to wipe everything off. Okay. You can just make a quick little adjustment. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in with my contour, which is the Latte contour. Okay. And my cheek brush, remember it's got three, it's got like a really light outer bristles. It's got a dense middle, and then it's got the contour area on that shorter side. So I'm going to take the shorter side, dip that in my Latte, and then I'm just going to pat that color in where I want it. And I want it to, you want to think like, where's the sun hit your face, and where do you want to create shadow to basically shave weight off of your face? So the sun always gets your forehead. So I always go in right kind of along my hairline, and maybe like, I don't know, an inch-ish into my forehead, and just buff that out. Okay, now you can see I've got some warmth to my face, my forehead, like it's nice and highlighted because there's that shadow there now. And then same thing, kind of like under my cheekbone, you can see it's starting to create that shadow and shave some of the roundness of my face out. Okay, and then I just kind of connect the two. Now, there are people who love to contour their jawline. You can go for it. I'm not that girl, so I don't do it. Then I'm going to flip my brush over, and I'm going to dip into my glazed highlighter on the fluffy side of it, okay? And I'm just going to hit the high points of my cheek and a little bit of my nose. And then I forgot, I contoured my nose tonight, guys. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this and go down the side of my nose. There we go. in the very end and just give my nose a little bit of shape, a little bit of warmth. I feel like I just can't let go of the summer glow yet. So just giving my face, like I said, you're basically just kind of giving yourself, I don't want to call it a fake tan, but you're just bringing a little warmth to the game, okay? Now, same brush, okay? Same brush. I'm going to take this, I'm going to dip into my cheek color, which is that beautiful Desert Rose. Again, it's like that warm, kind of reddish, brownish color, okay? And I am going to just hit my cheek right in like the meaty part of my cheekbone and bring that color kind of up towards the top of my ear. So I want my, I personally like my face to be a little bit more this way. My face is a little round, so I'm just kind of changing the shape of it, which is what's really cool about this is depending on what you want, like if you want to have fuller looking cheeks, you can concentrate your blush kind of on the front of your cheekbone. And it'll just bring attention to that center part of your face. If you want to draw your face up and out, you want to drop 10 pounds from your face, it's very simple. You just take your contour and hit those areas where you want to create a shadow, and it just shaves kind of the side of your face. I was always scared of contour. I think probably because I came up in like the Kim Kardashian contour age, which was like a lot. It was a lot. Looked like people were drawing a freaking road map on their face. And I was like, yeah, no, you won't catch this girl doing that. Not happening. Okay. So once that's all done, then I'm going to dip into my Fanorama and just go in and add a coat of that. And it just completes the look. So that doing that eyeliner with a little bit of shadow kind of smudged out on top of it just really gives a lot of depth to your lash line. I'm just gonna add another little bit over here because I can. It just gives your lash line that depth. So I've had people ask me where I get my lashes done and what kind of falsies I wear, and I'm like, I don't. They're my lashes. They're mine. They're all mine. Okay. And tonight I'm going to show you guys a, which one do I want to do? I'm going to show you guys a new lip color. Not new, but one that I haven't featured in a long time, and it is called Spiced Ginger. Okay. Now, this is my demo one, which is why it looks a little disheveled. But this has a little bit of a shine to it. I don't want to say shimmer, but it is a beautiful, if you like the downtown brown, this one's not quite as deep, but it's just a fun look. I thought it would be fun to do with pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice and spiced ginger, right? Like they should go together. Okay. So might need a closer up. So if more browns in the fall are your jam, this will be a lipstick that you love. If they're not, this might not be something you love. You might be looking at me putting this on and going like, yeah, no. Okay. But it's just a fun color. Let me see which one this is. Our Spiced Ginger. It doesn't say which one, but it's in our regular lipstick line. Let me find. I thought I had a lookbook up here. Oh, it's right in front of me. Imagine that, it's right in front of me. So Spiced Ginger is one of our semi-shine, yeah. So it's a semi-shine. So it doesn't have like a shimmer to it. It just has a kind of like a glossy finish to it. The other, obviously we have our Supreme Hydrating Lip colors. The Better Than Bare would be a great one to go with this look. The new Toasted Plum. Even the Hush Blush would be good with this one. I feel like the Mauve Crush would be a little too like pinky. Subdued Nude is another one that is a semi-matte. That one really works with your skin tone. To just give like a natural thing. This one, like I said, this one has a little bit of like reddish brown to it. It kind of reminds me like if the Burnished Bronze was in a lipstick. That's what this one would be. So the Burnished Bronze is this one right here. So like if that was in a lipstick, which is why I chose it. Okay. So that's the look, guys. That's the look. So we've got one more of these, and then that one's going to be the pumpkin patch look next Monday, and that one is going to feature our green new matte eyeshadow, which I thought I had on my desk, but it's clearly in my to-go kit. Oh no, I do have it in my desk. Here we go. It's going to feature this guy, which I'm really excited about. So that'll be our final Makeup Monday look for October in the pumpkin series. But then the following week is bingo. And you're going to hear me start talking about this a lot more because Beautiful Bingo is going to be like the event of the month. We're going to have multiple winners. We're really ramping this up. We were going to do 3 giveaways. I think we're now up to probably doing like 5. We're going to have a loaded boo basket giveaway, which I'm working on putting together. And it's going to have everything from Mary Kay stuff to like just anything your heart could desire. I'm going to be adding in to the giveaway a pair of these really cute earrings, which y'all know I am obsessed with right now. And if you host an in-person or virtual party between now and then, you can claim a pair of these just for being a hostess, like at your party. You'll get them. I have space for virtuals. I am looking to fill all of them. So if you would like to be one of my hostesses, the hostess program this month is awesome. I'm so excited about the change in it. I'm probably going to stick with it moving forward. And it's based on the number of orders your party gets. So if you get 3 orders, you get $30 in product for free from me. I'm going to give you an additional $50 in product for only $10. And then you're going to get 3 half-off items of your choice. So you're going to get you're getting $70 in free product when you get 3 orders for your party. When you get 6 orders in your party, that number doesn't just double, it doubles. So when you get 6, instead of $60 in free product, you're gonna get $120 in free product. You're gonna get that additional $50 in product for free, or not for free, but for only $10. Okay, so you're gonna get another 40 free. So that's 120, so that's $160 in free product. And then you get an unlimited 50% off shopping spree. So if you would like to be one of my October hostesses, like, holy moly, if you do it for anything, do it for these cuties. But you could get this entire look for free and then some, okay? So I will post the rundown of what I used tonight. And if you would like to be one of my hostesses, or if you would like to be part of our Beautiful Bingo game night, that's going to be Tuesday the 29th at 8 o'clock. I'm running it with my Mary Kay bestie, Ashley Hartford. And she and I have been planning this. We spent all weekend together at our Mary Kay Fall Retreat, tightening up the details, and we're just so excited. We're so excited. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you love this look. And